Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're so welcome. My name is Jemima Okai and I run Gem on Purpose Global. Gem on Purpose Global is a consultancy helping people identify their purpose and live it confidently without fear. We also coach people in public speaking, as I am a public speaker, right? And as we already know, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, like this video, and comment below if you're learning something or if you want me to discuss certain topics that is of interest to you. Let me know in the comment section and I'll be sure to do that. So on today's video, as you see the series that I've been pushing, first of all, I went on a retreat I shared with you. Why it's important for you to also embark on a retreat. Retreats help you to reflect and then also project. Good. And I also shared why it's important to strategically plan your year. We spoke about the sons of Issachar, that they were able to be recognized, able to be very relevant in their time as part of the military men because they had strategy and wisdom. And so if you want to be able to recognize and be relevant, you must have strategy and wisdom. Good. And so today's video, I'm going to talk about that number one thing that can stop everything else, crumple everything that you have planned throughout the whole year. It is distractions. So many distractions are around in this century or in this year. You know, we are distracted by so many things. Like as the world is growing, things are becoming tougher and things are changing. So even our faith in God can be very shaky by little circumstances. And so this day I came to tell you to stay focused, right? Stay focused. Don't let distractions take your attention from your goal. Right, you can have your goals planned and all that, but things can distract you. All I want to tell you today is to stay focused. What are some of the things that can distract you? Some of the things that can distract you will be problems and challenges. You may have so many challenges and problems in your life that will distract you from even achieving certain goals that you have set or your purpose on earth. Maybe God has purposed you to help people in your organization, but certain challenges or distractions that can stray your focus away from the main goal can be, let's say, electricity, internet, even people in your own organization can cause challenge and problem that can distract you from achieving your goal and purpose. Pay attention to them when they come. Just see them as distractions that want to sway your attention from your purpose and keep your eyes on the goal. Another thing that can also distract you is expectations. Like you expect things to go A and then it goes B. It can disrupt you, can disrupt your plan, change your mood, and even affect the overall outcome of whatever you are pursuing. So as soon as your expectations are not met, manage your emotions, because sometimes your attitude during the times when your expectations are not met can sway you from focus or attaining of your goals. So I want you to know that whenever your expectations are not met, right? When your expectations are not met, don't be swayed away from the main goal. See it as another answer, a different answer, or see it as another plan. Don't lose focus. Just keep your eye on the goal. Another thing that can distract you on or prevent you from attaining your goal can be forgetfulness. Listen, there are so many things that are going on in our world. Your focus can be changing to the extent that it can cause you to forget certain things. Sometimes too, it can even cause you to forget what God is doing in your life because of some challenges or because your expectations were not met. You can even forget who God is. And so I want you to stay focused in this new year. Don't let forgetfulness of what God has done, the fact that He's capable of doing more and the fact that He's doing more even now, sway you or take your attention from the main goal or the focus of whatever God is preparing for you. Another thing that can also take your attention from your focus or your goal could be your circumstances. Sometimes your finance will not meet your plans, your goals, right? Sometimes the shortage of people can also affect your goals, your circumstances. Maybe you feel like you are too tall, too dark, or you feel like you don't have this necessary equipment. So for instance, if you want to start a YouTube channel, you're like, oh, I want to get iPhone 15 before I start. Listen, you can start with your Huawei, you can start with your Samsung, you can start with your whatever you have that can record, so far as you are putting out great content for people to enjoy. So I want you to know that don't let your circumstances, affect you from attaining your goal. I can tell you for a fact, right? For me, for instance, last year, there was so many things going around me. I was so busy. That's why I couldn't even stay consistent on YouTube. But if you're following me on Instagram, you know that that year was very, very busy online. But truthfully, it was just an iota of how busy I was offline, right? I didn't let my circumstances affect me. I always said that on my stories that it's so amazing that anytime I had to even put up a workshop or a class or webinar, I was so busy. Like, it just clashed with like a buzzer period offline, and I just knew that I needed to keep going, to keep consistent and be able to achieve my goal in the long run. So I didn't let my circumstances affect me. Another thing that can cause you to forget or distract you from attaining your goal is your feeling of being too small. Most of us, especially our age group, do not count ourselves as worthy to pursue certain things just because of our age. Me, I'm somebody that I always say that my age cannot affect me, because if people are saying that they've been doing something for 10 years, for 15 years, and they are just, let's say, 40 years, or they are just, say, 35 years, what age did they start? That's the question I always ask people. Because if somebody has been doing something consistently for a very long time, and now you are seeing the person at the top, the person has been doing this for 10 years, ask yourself, what age did the person start? The person started when they were younger. When they were young, Mouse Muro of blessed memory started when he was 19 years, and at that time he was even counseling people in marriage when he wasn't married. Who told you cannot counsel people in marriage because you're not married? Listen, marriage is about what God has planned. It's like a manual. If you know the manual better than I myself having the equipment, you can teach me. Though I have the equipment and you just know the manual, you can teach me how to use the equipment. Do you understand? So don't let your feeling of being too small dissuade you or prevent you from achieving your goals. And the last thing I also want to talk about is people's perceptions. Hey, listen, the way the world is going, everybody is very opinionated. Everybody is opinionated. Everybody wants to pass an opinion, wants to say something, wants to comment on something, feel like they are entitled because they have data and phone. Aside that, everybody around you wants to be part of your life. So whatever they want, their limiting beliefs, their impossibility thinking, they are like, it's just busting my brain sometimes. People's perceptions can affect you. For instance, somebody can think that you are too dumb to pursue an idea. Come on, don't let the words of people affect you. Don't answer to what they are saying. You can be dumb for a particular period or for that particular thing, but God will use it for something different that you are good at. Don't let people limit you by their own perception. People can tell you that this idea cannot even thrive in Ghana because of the way our country is set up or our economy. Listen, let me tell you, don't let people's limiting beliefs stop you or dissuade you from achieving your goals. Some of the things that I want you to do is to have faith. Right? Have faith. Have faith that you are going to succeed. Have faith that this idea of yours is about to manifest. Have visualized success. See it as, yes, it can happen. I just need to put in so. Dr. Robert Schooler was saying that he had to build his cathedral. That's the Crystal Cathedral, one of the most beautiful edifices in California in the United States of America. And he told his church members that they have to build that cathedral, and it will cost, let's say, $10,000 at the time. $10,000 at the time was huge money. And so when he mentioned it to his church members, their response to what he said was very negative. And so he went back And then the next Sunday, he came to tell them that, listen, I understand your comments and how you think about this idea, but let me tell you, this is how we can achieve raising 10,000 cities to build our crystal cathedral. And so he said, okay, if one person, we have so many instances, like 10 instances, like one person can give us 10,000, two people can give us 5,000, three people, blah, 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 blah. One person can give us 1,000, and if we have 10 people giving us 1,000, we'll still be able to achieve. So he broke it down. That was when the members were like, oh, that is true, it can be achieved only if we have this number of people, doing it this way. So sometimes you can have a beautiful idea, but because people cannot see it from the way you see it, you have to even break it down into smaller pieces just so that they can accept it and understand it. For instance, if you tell somebody in Ghana that you have to buy something $10,000, the person will think that you're crazy. But when you break it into pieces, like, okay, I need 10 months. If I put $1,000 down every month, I'll be able to achieve my $10,000 goal in 10 months. That's when people were like, oh, okay, yes. So sometimes people's perception are out of their limiting beliefs and their lack of understanding when it comes to the idea God has given you. Listen, you're the only person that dreamt or slept or saw or heard God direct you about your goals this year. So you're the only person that can even say that goal cannot work. And even that, when you face challenges, it's your faith that can help you or hold you past or go through the period. It's the faith of the Israelites that helped them pass through the sea when it was parted. And so I want you to go out this year looking at your goals. Do not let anything distract you, and have faith, even especially in the midst of challenges. I hope this video helps you, and I hope you go on to pursue your goals, and don't let any distractions or anything distract you from achieving your goals. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like it, subscribe, like, and let me know in the comment section if you want me to talk about certain things that can help you achieve or have an impactful 2024. Thank you all for sticking and staying. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.